Number 1. The 1971 Ford F-100, listed for $13,000 and located in State College, Pennsylvania. Here we got a genuine piece of American pickup history, a 1971 Ford F-100. The kind of truck that reminds you why these classics are still so loved today. This one's been driven 110,000 miles and comes equipped with a 302 cubic inch V8 engine paired with a 3-speed manual transmission. That's a classic 3-on-the-tree setup mounted right on the steering column. It's pure old-school charm, the kind of driving experience you just don't get anymore. The seller describes it as a great truck that's fun to drive around town, and it's easy to see why. The F-100 from this era has that perfect mix of rugged durability and timeless design. A true workhorse that also looks right at home at a car show or on a weekend cruise. Recently purchased by the current owner, it's been kept under a proper cloth cover, shielded from the sun and weather, which shows it's been taken care of even if garage space is tight. Mechanically, that 302 V8 gives it the kind of smooth, torquey performance that Ford pickups became famous for, dependable power that just keeps pulling, and paired with that manual gearbox, you get a hands-on, authentic classic driving feel. At $13,000, this F-100 offers a great balance between affordability and originality. It's not just a pickup. It's a statement of vintage American craftsmanship, still standing strong more than 50 years later. So if you're near State College, Pennsylvania, and you've been hunting for a solid, honest classic truck that's ready to drive, this 1971 Ford F-100 might just be the one. A tough, timeless icon, built for the road and made to last. Number 2. The 1972 Ford F-150 FX2 Pickup, listed for $13,000 and located in Lawrenceville, Georgia. Here we got another classic Ford pickup, the kind that helped define the American truck scene throughout the 1970s. This 1972 F-150 FX2 shows off that perfect blend of power, simplicity, and timeless good looks that made these old-school Fords true icons. This truck has been driven 154,666 miles and comes equipped with a 302 cubic inch V8 engine paired with a 3-speed manual transmission. A standard setup that delivers reliable torque and that old-fashioned hands-on driving experience. That 302 V8 is one of Ford's most beloved small block engines, known for its easy maintenance, strong performance, and unmistakable rumble. Combined with a manual gearbox, it gives this pickup that pure mechanical feel. No frills, just classic control and plenty of character. The FX2 trim brings a little extra styling and road manners to the table, making it a great choice for cruising around town or tackling light work with vintage flair. Even after more than 50 years on the road, this truck still carries that unmistakable early 70s Ford design. Bold lines, a tough stance, and that solid, honest craftsmanship you can see and feel. At an asking price of $13,000, it's a solid deal for anyone who appreciates a classic pickup that's simple, strong, and full of personality. Whether you're looking to restore it, customize it, or just enjoy it as it is, this 1972 Ford F-150 FX2 is ready to deliver. If you're near Lawrenceville, Georgia, and you've been searching for a piece of Ford's golden era truck heritage, this one's worth a closer look. A true American workhorse. Built tough, driven with pride, and still turning heads half a century later.
Walk back to the motor.
Number 3. the 1972 Ford F-100, listed for $14,900, and located in Cartersville, Georgia. Here's a beautifully kept classic pickup that's ready to hit the road. A clean, dependable 1972 Ford F-100 that makes an ideal daily driver for anyone who loves vintage style with modern reliability. This truck shows 58,235 miles on the odometer and comes equipped with an automatic transmission, making it easy and comfortable to drive, whether you're cruising through town or heading down the highway. Under the hood, you'll find Ford's proven V8 power, delivering that smooth torque and unmistakable sound that helped make the F-100 one of the most loved trucks of its era. The seller notes that this truck has received plenty of fresh updates, including new paint, door panels, lights, a front bumper, trim, headliner, steering wheel, a new carburetor, and even a new bed liner. That means it doesn't just run well. It looks great, too. Now, a couple of small details worth mentioning. The AC isn't working, and the blower motor needs to be replaced for the heater to function properly. But otherwise, this Ford is ready to drive and enjoy right now. The truck comes with a bill of sale and current Georgia registration, so the paperwork side is all set. And if you're into classic SUV projects, the seller's even open to trading for a Bronco, another timeless Ford favorite. At $14,900, this 1972 F-100 strikes a perfect balance. A vintage pickup that's been refreshed and maintained, but still offered at a fair, realistic price point. So if you're near Cartersville, Georgia, and you've been searching for a classic truck you can actually drive every day, this 1972 Ford F-100 might be the one. It's simple, stylish, and built with that classic Ford toughness that never goes out of style. A true driver's classic, ready to roll, ready to show, and ready to be yours. Number 4, the 1976 Ford F-150, listed for $16,000 and located in Newton Falls, Ohio. This one's a real gem for classic truck lovers, a well-maintained 1976 Ford F-150 that's been carefully cared for and thoughtfully updated over the years. With only 65,700 miles on the odometer, this F-150 has incredibly low mileage for its age. And it's clear the owners have gone the extra mile to keep it in great shape. Under the hood, it's been converted to electronic fuel injection, giving it the best of both worlds. The vintage look and feel of the classic Ford pickup with the improved reliability and drivability of modern EFI technology. Inside, this truck blends old-school charm with a few smart upgrades, including a backup camera integrated into the rear-view mirror, an aftermarket radio, and CD player paired with two 6x9 speakers, and working air conditioning and heat. That's right. Everything functions just as it should. Rolling on a fresh set of 35 by 12.5 by 15 Mickey Thompson tires, this F-150 stands tall with an unmistakable presence. A Husky toolbox is also included in the bed, adding practicality to its classic good looks. The truck is FWD, runs beautifully, and even comes with a new battery, so it's ready to go from day one. Now, there are a few honest cosmetic notes. There's some surface rust and a bit of rust near the rear wheel wells, but overall, the truck is described as very solid, a strong foundation for continued enjoyment or light restoration. And here's a bonus for serious Ford fans. The sale also includes an additional FE360 motor. It needs a valve cover and the mileage is unknown, but it's a great extra for anyone who loves having spare parts or a future project in mind. The sellers clearly have an emotional attachment to this truck. They mention they love it but just don't get to drive it enough and want to see someone else enjoy it the way it deserves. At $16,000, this 1976 Ford F F-150 is a fantastic opportunity. A low-mileage, well-kept classic pickup that runs great, looks sharp, and still carries that unmistakable Ford toughness. If you're near Newton Falls, Ohio, and you're looking for a solid, ready-to-roll classic that's been loved and maintained, this one is definitely worth a look. And remember, the seller says, if it's listed, it's still available. A true vintage workhorse, built to last and cared for with pride. Number 5. The 1946 Chevrolet short bed pickup, listed for $16,500 and located in Athens, Tennessee. Now here's a beautiful piece of post-war Americana, a 1946 Chevrolet short bed pickup, blending that unmistakable vintage design with modern drivability and a few smart updates under the hood. This classic has been driven just under 100,000 miles and comes equipped with an automatic transmission, making it an easy, comfortable cruiser, perfect for weekend drives, shows, or even daily use if you love old-school trucks. Powering the Chevy is a strong 350 cubic inch small block V8 engine paired with a turbo 350 automatic transmission, a tried-and-true combination known for its reliability, smooth shifting, and plenty of classic V8 power. The seller notes that the engine runs great and the transmission shifts smoothly, so mechanically, it's in solid condition and ready to enjoy. The bed on the truck is from the 1990s. But here's the bonus. It comes with a brand new original style bed included with the sale that gives you the best of both worlds. A great looking driver right now and the option to restore it back to its authentic 1946 look whenever you're ready. Inside, the interior looks like new, giving the truck a clean, refreshed feel that complements its rugged exterior. At $16,500, this 1946 Chevy offers a great value for anyone looking to own a vintage pickup that's both functional and collectible. It's a great example of a classic truck that's already running, driving, and looking good with just enough room left to make it your own. If you're near Athens, Tennessee, and you've been dreaming of owning a timeless piece of Chevrolet history, this short bed pickup could be exactly what you're looking for. Smooth running, beautifully kept, and full of vintage character. This 1946 Chevrolet pickup is a true survivor from a golden era of American craftsmanship. Contact Ron Watson for details, and take the chance to bring this classic home before someone else does. Number 6. The 1987 Ford F-150 long bed, listed for $8,000 and located in Cape May, New Jersey. This is a clean, classic example of late 80s Ford toughness, the kind of truck that captures the perfect mix of durability, simplicity, and unmistakable vintage style. With just 35,000 miles on the odometer, this long bed F-150 has incredibly low mileage for its age, making it an exceptional find for anyone who appreciates well-preserved classics. It's equipped with a manual transmission and an 8-foot bed, perfect for anyone who enjoys that pure, hands-on driving experience and needs the space to haul, cruise, or show off a true piece of Ford history. The seller describes it as a clean, reliable truck that starts right up with no issues, and that confidence says a lot about how well this pickup's been maintained. Over the years, it's clearly been loved and cared for, with several recent updates to keep it running and looking its best. It's sitting on brand new tires, wrapped less than 6 months ago, and the paint still shines from a recent fresh respray, also done within the past half year. Even better, this truck is rust-free, something that's becoming harder and harder to find in classic pickups. The frame has been completely redone, ground down, refinished, and repainted, giving this F-150 the kind of solid foundation you'd expect from a high-quality restoration. Mechanically, it's ready to hit the road. Aesthetically, it still carries that unmistakable Ford charm from the late 1980s. The squared-off body lines, chrome accents, and a stance that makes it look tough even when parked. The 1987 model year also marked the start of Ford's shift toward modern reliability, so it's a great blend of old-school build and newer engineering. Priced at $8,000 or best offer, this F-150 offers serious value for anyone who wants a ready-to-drive, rust-free classic that doesn't need a list of repairs. Whether you're cruising through Cape May on a sunny afternoon or taking it to your local Cars and Coffee, this truck turns heads for all the right reasons. For the vintage truck enthusiast looking for something dependable, clean, and full of character, this 1987 Ford F-150 long bed is more than just a pickup. It's a piece of American craftsmanship, built tough and carved with pride, standing strong after nearly 4 decades on the road. Number 7. The 1985 Chevrolet S10, priced at $12,900 and located in Vero Beach, Florida. This compact pickup may look unassuming at first glance, but make no mistake, this is no ordinary S10. Under the hood lies a 383-stroker engine, paired with an automatic transmission, turning this lightweight truck into a street-ready hot rod that's all about performance and fun. The seller notes it's loaded with high-performance parts, and the result is a build that both looks and runs great, with that powerful, throaty rumble only a true small-block Chevy can deliver. With only 5,000 miles on the odometer since the build, it's practically fresh and ready to show off. The body and frame are straight and rust-free, showing real care and attention to detail. It rides on good tires, has strong brakes, and the interior is clean and comfortable, making it as enjoyable to drive as it is to show. This S10 has been garaged and senior-owned, which means it's been properly maintained and never abused, just taken out, enjoyed, and cared for by someone who knows what they have. The seller even mentions it's been used at local car shows, and that's exactly where this truck belongs. On display, drawing attention with its sharp look and serious power. Whether you're looking for a weekend cruiser or a small, high-powered pickup to take to events, this one checks all the boxes. At $12,900, it's priced to sell quickly as the owner is downsizing their collection, and given the condition and performance, that's a solid deal for anyone in the market for a clean, custom Chevy. If you're near Vero Beach and you want something fast, fun, and attention-grabbing, this 1985 Chevrolet S10 might be exactly what you're looking for. A true little monster on wheels, rust-free, built right, and ready to run. Number 8. The 1962 Ford F-250 Custom Cab, priced at $14,900, and located in Indianapolis, Indiana. This truck is a shining example of early 60s Ford craftsmanship, a custom cab unibody pickup that blends rugged utility with undeniable style. Showing only 61,000 miles, this F-250 has clearly been cared for, preserved, and maintained with pride. Under the hood sits Ford's classic 292 cubic inch V8 engine, paired with a 4-speed manual transmission, giving it that satisfying old-school driving experience, mechanical, responsive, and full of character. The seller describes it as super clean inside and out, with a nice interior and an undercarriage that's just as spotless as the exterior. It's the kind of truck that makes you appreciate the simplicity and beauty of classic design, long, flowing body lines, solid metal construction, and that unmistakable unibody style that Ford only produced for a few short years. This F-250 doesn't just look good. It runs, drives, and shifts excellently, meaning it's ready to hit the road or shine at your next classic car meet. The custom cab trim adds a touch of refinement, a bit more chrome, comfort, and detail than a standard work truck, giving it the perfect balance of class and toughness. The seller also confirms it comes with a clean title, so the paperwork's as solid as the truck itself. Priced at $14,900, it's an incredible opportunity to own a truly distinctive piece of Ford history, a unibody pickup that stands out for its design, reliability, and originality. If you're near Indianapolis and you've been looking for a vintage truck that's both show-ready and road-ready, this 1962 Ford F-250 Custom Cab deserves a spot in your collection. A beautifully kept classic, strong, stylish, and unmistakably Ford through and through. Number 9. The 1993 Dodge D250 regular cab long bed, priced at $15,000 and located in Phoenix, Arizona. This is one of those rare and desirable classic workhorses, powered by the legendary 5.9-liter 12-valve Cummins diesel engine, a name that's become synonymous with torque, reliability, and unstoppable performance. With 283,000 miles on the clock, this truck isn't new, but it's built like few others, designed to last and clearly maintained with care. The seller notes that it's been a two-owner truck, passed down within the same family, which often means a lifetime of consistent maintenance and pride of ownership. The automatic transmission shifts strong, and the engine runs even stronger, delivering that unmistakable diesel rumble and pulling power that makes these first-generation Dodge Cummins trucks so sought after today. This D250 represents the era before trucks became overly complicated. It's mechanical, dependable, and made to work. The regular cab, long bed configuration makes it perfect for hauling or towing, while its straight, simple lines give it that unmistakable early 90s Dodge character. Whether you're looking for a classic daily driver, a tow rig, or a collectible diesel icon, this truck offers a solid foundation and plenty of life left under the hood. The seller emphasizes how well-maintained it's been, and anyone who knows these 12-valve Cummins engines understands that with proper care, 283,000 miles is just getting started. Priced at $15,000, this 1993 Dodge D250 is a true piece of diesel history, rugged, reliable, and ready for whatever job or adventure you have in mind. For enthusiasts in the Phoenix area, this truck is more than just transportation. It's a testament to how good engineering and family care can keep a machine alive and strong for decades. Number 10. The 1975 Dodge W100 Power Wagon, listed for $15,000 and located in LaBelle, Florida. This rugged and iconic pickup captures the golden era of Dodge's off-road dominance, a time when the Power Wagon name truly meant power, durability, and unstoppable capability. With 96,000 miles on the odometer and an automatic transmission, this truck is equipped with a 360 cubic inch V8 engine, ready to deliver that unmistakable rumble and raw torque that made Dodge trucks of the 70s so legendary. The seller describes it simply as ready to drive, and that says a lot. This isn't just a project sitting in the garage. It's a functional, road-ready classic built for both work and weekend fun. The W100 model means it's a 4x4, giving you true four-wheel drive performance for any terrain, from dirt roads to beach trails. Visually, these Power Wagons stand out with their bold front grille, squared-off stance, and no-nonsense design that screams American toughness. Whether you're a collector looking for a vintage off-road or someone who wants a solid classic truck to actually drive and enjoy, this Dodge offers both. At $15,000, it's a fair price for a running, driving piece of truck history, a symbol of an era when Dodge built pickups that were as capable as they were cool. Located in LaBelle, this 1975 Dodge W100 Power Wagon is ready for its next chapter. Maybe crawling through trails, starring at local car shows, or just cruising a highway with that old-school V8 sound that turns heads everywhere it goes. A true American classic. Strong, simple, and proudly Dodge. Number 11. The 1981 Chevrolet Silverado 1500, listed at $12,500 and located in Fort Worth, Texas. This is a beautiful example of a true American classic, a custom deluxe short bed stepside that perfectly blends old-school style with reliable modern performance. Under the hood, it's powered by a 383-stroker engine, delivering strong, throaty power and that unmistakable small block Chevy growl that every truck enthusiast loves. With just 33,000 miles showing and an automatic transmission, this Silverado doesn't just look good. It's ready to hit the road and perform. The seller says it runs and drives great, and that you could confidently drive this truck anywhere, whether it's around town or out on a weekend cruise. The body has been freshly painted and shows no rust, a big plus for any classic truck buyer. The step-side bed gives it that timeless hot rod look, compact, sporty, and full of character, while the Bluetooth radio adds a modern touch for everyday comfort and convenience. The tires are in great shape, so there's no need to worry about immediate maintenance, and it comes with a clean title ready to go. This 1981 Silverado stands as a tribute to Chevy's legendary square body era. Simple, tough, and endlessly cool. At $12,500. It's a fantastic deal for anyone looking to own a vintage pickup that's equally a home in a car show on a country road, or parked proudly in your driveway. Located in Fort Worth, this 1981 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 is a clean, strong-running, rust-free classic that's built to be driven and enjoyed for years to come. An authentic piece of American truck history that never goes out of style. Number 12. The 1979 Ford F-150 Custom, listed for just $700 and located in Pasco, Washington. This might just be one of the most intriguing project trucks on the list. A 4x4 manual long bed powered by the classic 351 Windsor V8 engine. Now, while this truck is non-running and comes without a title, it's packed with potential and plenty of value in parts alone. The seller notes that it comes with an extra engine and transmission, which instantly adds to its appeal for anyone looking to build, restore, or par out a late 70s Ford truck. With 50,000 miles showing on the odometer, this F-150 has plenty of life left in its bones. The four-wheel drive setup and manual transmission make it a perfect foundation for an off-road project mud truck, or even a period-correct restoration of one of Ford's most beloved body styles. The 1979 model year marked the end of the sixth generation of the F-Series, known for its bold front grille, solid build, and classic boxy design that still turns heads today. Sure, it needs some love and elbow grease to get it back on the road, but at only $700, it's hard to find a better starting point for a Ford enthusiast who knows their way around a wrench. The seller emphasizes that there's a lot of money and parts included with the deal, making this a bargain for collectors, builders, or mechanics looking for a solid base. Located in Pasco, this 1979 Ford F-150 Custom is more than just an old truck. It's an opportunity waiting to be revived, rebuilt, and returned to its former glory. For the right buyer, this is a classic piece of Ford history at a price that's almost impossible to beat. Number 13. The 1975 Chevrolet Cheyenne K20, listed at just $9,500 and located in Sparks, Nevada. This is a true American classic, a square-body 3/4 ton 4x4 long bed truck that embodies the strength, durability, and timeless style amid 70s Chevy pickups. With 88,500 miles on the odometer and an automatic transmission, this Cheyenne is powered by a strong 400 cubic inch small block V8 engine paired with turbo 400 transmission, both legendary for their reliability and torque. The seller proudly mentions it still wears its original paint, giving it that authentic patina and vintage charm collectors love. While there's some rust around the fenders, the frame and suspension remain rust-free, which is a huge plus for a truck of this age. The factory air conditioning is another rare and desirable feature that adds comfort and collectability. This K20 isn't just about looks. It runs and drives well, meaning it's ready for weekend cruises, light hauling, or even a gradual restoration project. The seller notes it could use a little TLC, but that's expected for a nearly 50-year-old pickup that's still in running condition. The Cheyenne trim package adds a touch of refinement, giving it chrome accents, a more comfortable interior, and that distinctive 70s styling that's making these trucks increasingly popular among enthusiasts. With a clean Nevada title in hand, it's a straightforward buy and a solid investment for anyone who appreciates a well-built, classic American 4x4. Priced at $9,500, this 1975 Chevrolet Cheyenne K20 is a rugged piece of truck history, honest, dependable, and full of character. Whether you keep it original or restore it to show condition, it's a truck that delivers both nostalgia and performance in one unmistakably Chevy package.